So we are seeing, for instance, Tesla today getting a small bounce on the chart. I drew in the trend lines of generally what happens when you have these upsloping channels. They can stay, price can stay in them for long periods of time, but the more you hammer on the low end of the channel, the more you have the potential to break down. Now, in general, into year end, you would assume a float up. Also, you have a hit here, which gives you that float to the upside. But I would dare say in January, look for Tesla to start to break to the downside. And part of this, by the way, and I want to explain this, folks. So let's talk a little bit about the mechanics of the market. Any stock that's up big on the year, you're going to see less selling into year end, partially because of window dressing, where institutions that are sending client statements out, they're not going to sell their winners and then send out those statements without those winners on it. They want their clients to see that they've been in Apple for the year, they've been in Tesla this year, they've been in these other big names that have performed well. However, once you get into January, they don't have to send statements to their clients until the end of quarter statements. So they can start selling. If they think Tesla's overbought, or if they think Apple's overbought, they probably won't sell before year end. But once you get into January, they might have wanted to exit, they just didn't want to exit prior to year end. In addition, if you're an investor and you have a big gain in Tesla for the year, you're not selling at the end of the year because you don't want to pay taxes on that money. So you're waiting to January, right? So look for a lot of these high flyers, a Palantir, a Tesla, an Apple, some of these other big movers. In January, they should have a lot of selling pressure bringing those prices down early in the month, early to mid-month. And again, look for that. That's a very common occurrence. On the other side, Google today, I want to just point this out. Google / Alphabet, this is one of my favorite sells going into the new year. You have this upsloping trend line, and you have a topping tail right here, which is a bearish reversal signal. You're getting your retrace here, which again, in general, just like the Tesla chart, I would expect this to move up a little bit more into year end, maybe retest, and then get that next leg down. You have a gap fill right here, which would be a key target on the chart.